Chicken thighs have to be one of my favorite ingredients in the kitchen. They're moist, they're juicy, and absolutely delicious. You can cook with them so many different ways. My favorite thing to reach for a midweek meal. I know you've made a chicken schnitzel before, right? It's just chicken in breadcrumbs. Very easy to do, but I have a little twist on that recipe that I think you're really gonna love. I changed the breadcrumbs out for grated Parmesan cheese, and the flavor is incredible. I'm also gonna use chicken thighs, which are juicy, succulent, and perfect for this recipe. Okay, this is what you need to do. Get yourself one of these bags, right? If you don't have one, you could use a couple of pieces of baking paper. And all we're gonna do is pick up one chicken thigh, just like that. I don't even remove the fat. I leave it on because when you sort of pound it down and make it nice and flat, that fat will break up and actually give you a beautiful flavor. Grab your mallet. If you don't have one, use a rolling pin, or you could even use the bottom of your pan. Gently hitting that chicken thigh until it spreads. Now, you don't want it paper thin, you still want to have some texture there. You can flip it over and give it a little tap on this side as well. Remove the thigh from the bag and just set it on a plate like that. Give yourself another chicken thigh. You could even do two at once if you wanted. You're looking for about 1 centimetre or so in terms of its thickness when it comes out. It's time to crack some eggs, so get yourself a few eggs, crack those into a bowl, and just whisk them up. And I need some flour, and the Parmesan. We're gonna add a little salt and a little pepper. So first it goes into the flour, and then from the flour, it goes into the egg. Here's the secret to not getting too messy. You keep one dry hand and one wet hand. So only one hand goes into the eggs, or of course you can use a pair of tongs. The next one goes into the flour. I kind of just let it soak in there for just a moment. Dust off any of that excess flour, just like that, give it a little jiggle. And then with your wet hand, you can go ahead and pick up that chicken, flip it over. Then I can, with my dry hand, drop that in, and then it goes in. Now, dry hand, remember, I can then throw my cheese over the top. You want to press this on pretty good. Again, pick it up, give it a little shake. We are about to see whether this Parmesan crusted chicken works as well as I promise it does. All you do is take yourself a little bit of oil, not too much, but you do need a little drizzle. It does depend a little on what kind of cookware you're using. I'm using non-stick, and this is the best kind of non-stick to use, one that is working brilliantly. If you're using a cast iron pan or even a stainless steel pan, I would suggest you get the pan a little hotter, right? Because that will help it not stick. I tell you what, chicken thighs as a schnitzel, absolutely gorgeous. And drop that straight into the pan like that. And then don't mess with it. Just let that cheese, it will melt, and then of course it will stick to that chicken. So you're gonna get this Parmesan crusted chicken schnitzel. It is so delicious. We've got to make our salad dressing and pull that salad together pretty quick, so let's do it. It's a very, very simple dressing. I've got some chopped up shallots in this little bowl here. So I just go ahead and zest right on into my bowl. Grab your lemon, squeeze it straight into the shallots. The acidity of the lemon is actually going to do something pretty cool to the shallots. It's going to turn them bright, sort of pink in colour. A little bit of salt. Grab a fork and just add a little bit of that extra virgin olive oil. Make sure you use an extra virgin olive oil. It'll give you that beautiful flavour. Have a look at our chicken. Now the Parmesan gets really crispy, but it also adds this delicious, intense flavour. Let's have a look at this. Oh yeah. Look at that beautiful light golden brown. That's exactly the color you're looking for. You don't want to take it too dark because it'll start getting a little bitter. So, to finish off our salad, I've got some baby spinach. I've got some tomatoes. These are just little cherry tomatoes. Just a few little thin slices of onion, and that goes over the top like that. You can go ahead, take that gorgeous dressing, just spoon it straight over. So once it's been in for about 2 or 3 minutes, you've got it golden brown on both sides. The chicken will be cooked through because it's only 1 centimetre thick. Go ahead and remove that from the pan. Let it rest for just a minute or two, and then you can either slice it and pop it straight over the salad. You can serve it on a plate right next to it. Now, I've told you 8 chicken thighs. I'm just telling you that's a lot. You're gonna have leftovers. The good news is this is wonderful the next day, whether you just go into the fridge for a quick snack, or if you want to slice it and pop it over a salad, or warm it and serve it with mashed potatoes, the choice is yours. I would just go ahead, toss a little of that salad straight onto your plate. Thigh. Listen to how crispy it is. I mean, come on. Pop a few of these straight onto your plate. Quick cracker pepper. Oh, so juicy. And the crust. I tell you what, your family is going to be very, very happy with this as a midweek dinner. Click on the links below to check out my recipes and don't forget to subscribe. And for more recipes, go to coles.com.au. Oh.